In 2008, when I worked at the Carlson Center, I was a Carlson Civic Fellow, and I was paired up with the Bailey Boucher House, which is sort of a halfway between a hospital and a long-term care facility for people with AIDS and other life-threatening illnesses. And what I did there, I had sort of two main jobs. On the one hand, I was an administrative assistant, so I did a lot of filing, and I helped with office tasks of that sort. And I kind of reformulated their volunteer intake process, which I'm pretty proud of. I'm pretty sure they're still using it. And then on the other side of my work there, I worked with some of their clients, and so I served them meals, and I spent time with them and kind of offered them company and a listening ear. And that, I think, was probably more important than anything I did in the office. The work at Bailey Boucher is about ameliorating suffering, and what that means is making people's lives more comfortable in such a way that their life isn't defined by their pain anymore, but they can enjoy themselves as, what you might say, normal people. What Bailey Boucher gave me was a sense of meaning, to knowing what is really going to make me feel like I'm doing something with my life. What's going to make me feel like I'm worth something is not what I can accomplish on my own, but what I can give other people, what I can help others to accomplish, even if that means something as small as just having a good day in spite of a life-threatening disease. So just about every time I worked at Bailey Boucher, every one of my shifts, I would meet with a man named Bill. And he was a client at Bailey. He was nearing the ending stages of a very terminal illness. And so I would visit him for about an hour for each of my shifts, and we'd talk. And we'd talk about my studies, about what he liked to do. He had quite a few interesting hobbies, including weaving and chess. Sometimes we'd actually play chess, and he didn't always play by the rules. I think my time with him represents the best spent time that I was there. The most important work that I did was with Bill, and I think it might have affected me more than it affected him. The reason that I think everybody should consider working at the Carlson Center, and more importantly, volunteering their time, is when we volunteer our time to other people, completely foregoing our present focus, what we get is perspective. We get to see what society is like outside of our little sphere. And so Bailey Boucher gave me that opportunity to be a part of a community that I never would have seen on my own, by my own intention. And that was extremely eye-opening. I realized that the world doesn't look the way I think it looks. It looks the way it is.